Star Fox 64 on Nintendo Switch 2 comes out on June 25th. Let's take a look at some gameplay, play through the demo, and let's decide what we think this game is going to get on Metacritic. I'll give you my prediction, but of course I also want to hear yours, so make sure to leave it in the comments below. And if you just want to skip to the Metacritic prediction part of the video, head to the timestamp. So this is a complete remake of Star Fox 64, a game they already did a remake for back on the 3DS, but this time around it features massively improved graphics, enhanced and expanded cutscenes, as well as multiplayer and whatever this is called. The graphics are pretty incredible, let's be honest. I would say this is easily the best looking Nintendo game that we've seen so far. And especially when you compare it directly with the original, the difference is insane. Which you would expect since it's on the Switch 2 now, but still, it's very impressive. Though games like Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza do look good, I think we've finally entered the era of truly next-gen Nintendo games. As far as the gameplay of Star Fox, it's still exactly the same as it was in the original. I really am disappointed that they haven't added any extra levels, but they have confirmed that this is a one-for-one remake. At the very least, this is definitely the best Star Fox game. They've tried to recapture the magic several times, but have once again given up and gone back to the well because it doesn't get any better than this. So of course I checked out the demo and I highly recommend that you do too, and it feels incredible. The R-Wing controls really smoothly, shooting feels good, and the impact of your shots is so satisfying. The music is also completely amazing. These fully orchestrated versions of those classic tracks are like 5-course meals for your ears.
Job team, status check.
That thing was punching holes through the asteroid field.
The multiplayer mode looks fun, but I don't know if 3 levels is gonna be enough to give it the longevity it needs to be something that you can go back to again and again. I worry that the amount of people playing this multiplayer mode is gonna go down way too quickly. Although we do see custom player plates, so it seems like there's gonna be things that you can unlock. So there might be some kind of progression system that might be addictive enough to keep you playing it. And then there's this camera filter thing. And look, this is a Nintendo game, so there has to be some kind of weird gimmicky mode that is fun at first, but you know, you put it down after 15 minutes. That looks like that's what this is for this game. At the very least, I'm looking forward to all the podcasts with people using these for the entire episode. So Star Fox 64 is one of the best games on the Nintendo 64, but it's a game we've already seen remade on the 3DS. However, I think the fact that this is actually a $50 game, or $60 if you buy the physical, helps alleviate that complaint a little bit. If it was full price, I think I would have a much bigger problem with that. So, gameplay is great, graphics are incredible, the cutscenes look really good, and I think that the characters were a big part of the charm of the original, so it makes a lot of sense that they've doubled down on that part of the game. Multiplayer mode looks like fun, but it's tough to tell if it's gonna attract enough players to really have the longevity to last more than a few months before you can't find a match anymore. So, all of the above considered, I think the game is gonna get a higher rating than you might be expecting. I think that Star Fox is gonna get an 86 on Metacritic. And if it gets any lower than that, I will eat this Nintendo 64 joystick. No, I won't. Critics are gonna praise the graphics and the added cutscenes, but of course the main complaint is gonna be that it is just the same game again. But to be honest, I think a lot of people haven't played this game. Even the 3DS remake is pretty old at this point. That came out in 2011. So I actually think that this is going to be the first time for a lot of people. But what do you think? Put your predictions in the comments below, and I will be sure to shout you out if you're correct in the next video. In our last Metacritic prediction video, we tried to guess how The Adventures of Elliot would do. Unfortunately, me and a lot of the commenters thought it would do a lot better than it did. It ended up getting a 79. I predicted an 84. Oh well. Thanks for watching, and if you are one of those people that never play the original, be sure to check out this video where I go through all of the reasons that the original is such a special video game. Alright, I've done games now, so I'll see you next time. Bye guys.